Hello Spring Breakers and welcome back to DHNN.
This week we'll show you some highlights of our current spring sports season.
And an exclusive look at some new lunch options at DHS.
And interviews with students asking what classes they are excited to take next year.
Lunch, weather, news, and much more. DHNN starts right now. Hello everyone and welcome back to DHNN.
We are your hosts. I'm Faith.
And I'm Mikey.
And before we dive into this week's news, let's start with the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Breaking news.
Let's see this week's announcements.
Join us on Saturday, May 10th at 2 p.m. at the DHS Auditorium for the Wicked Sing-Along. All ticket sales go to the 2025 After Prom. $10 per person, family 4-packs are $35. Help support our Student Council's Flower Bulb fundraiser. Our online store is now open until May 15th. Check out our poster on the Student Council bulletin board or ask a Student Council member for more details.
It's over, so they say. It'll rain another day, I know.
How pure, how sweet a love, Aretha, that you would pray for him. So I fall in love just a little bit every day with someone. I fall in love just a little bit every day.
We finally hit May.
Sunny weather should be ahead as we start to head into the early summer month.
Let's take a visit to our DHNN weather team to check out the 7-day forecast to see what's in store.
Hi, I'm Sydney Mello.
Hi, I'm Bryn Mosquita, and this is the 7-day weekly forecast.
So on Sunday, there's going to be morning showers with the high of 58 and a low of 50. On Monday, there's going to be cloudy weather with a high of 55 and a low of 50. On Tuesday, there's going to be partly cloudy weather with a high of 60 and a low of 52. And on Wednesday, it's going to be partly cloudy with a high of 63 and a low of 52.
On Thursday, there's going to be afternoon showers with a high of 62 and a low of 52. On Friday, it's going to be mostly cloudy with a high of 64 and a low of 53. And on Saturday, it's also going to be mostly cloudy with a high of 66 and a low of 53. And this is your 7-day weekly forecast. Back to you.
Our sports teams have been having a great season so far.
From spring track, tennis, and even lacrosse.
Here's some highlights of these and many more amazing teams.
And a chopper down to the left. Now to first. Offline, and a run has scored again. Another run has scored, so it's 15-5. Now, Andrews and Stott. A great game overall from the stadium, from Paul Walsh Field in New Bedford. A little bit of a chilly one. The Indians go to 2-1 on the year, with New Bedford falling to 1-2. Desiree scores! Bryce Desiree. A lot of shots being fired. Look at this. Masuko in between and scores! A bouncer from Lennox Masuko. 2-2 count. Three-two now, full count. Saying so long, everybody. We'll see you all tomorrow.
Attention all seniors, pre-order your senior video today. If you pre-order by March 21st, it'll be only $25, and after that, it'll be $35. The senior video is on a USB flash drive, and it includes the entire class of 2025 graduation, the pep rally, highlight edits of the senior prom and after prom, the superlative dance, the senior sunrise, theater productions, varsity sports, and more. And if you pre-order now, you'll get a bonus drive of Dartmouth's Finest free. If you don't pre-order, you'll have to pay for it. Scan this QR code to pre-order the Class of 2025 senior video.
What's good, Derek?
What up, Jace?
What's good, Jaden?
What's up?
Y'all still doing track this year?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I bet I'm faster than y'all, though.
Bet you not.
Let's go hit the track then.
I bet. Let's go.
All right, let's go right now.
I work.
Y'all ready?
I was born ready.
Let's go. Go. Yeah, I've been working on my speed.
Hey, bro. What workouts you been doing? You good job, though. You been working on your speed.
Appreciate it, bro. Y'all boys ready for track?
Yeah, you know what?
Yeah, y'all boys fast too, though. Yeah, I can't wait.
All right.
All right, I'm gonna catch y'all.
All right. I'm gonna mess with you, bro.
With the year coming to an end, it's time for the underclassmen to pick new classes.
We went to their house to speak with students and figure out what classes they are excited to take next year.
Let's see the story.
Hello, I'm here with.
Hayden Bischoff.
And how are your grades going for the school year?
They're decent.
And have you picked any of your other classes for next year?
Yeah, I'm thinking of either doing organic chemistry or physics because I want to do AP Chem in my senior year.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hello, I'm here with Grace. So how's your grades going? Grades are good, all A's. Okay, so where are you planning on going next year?
Planning to go to a school in Boston. It's either UMass Boston or MCPHS, so we'll see.
For what major?
Psychology.
Hello, I'm here with.
Ella Houlihan. Kate Sullivan.
And I have a question. How are your grades looking?
Pretty good. Pretty solid, actually. Started a new quarter, looking good.
That's good. And what are you guys planning on doing after high school?
I'm going to the College of Charleston. I think I'm going to UMass Amherst, but I'm not positive yet.
That's cool. I hope you guys make it in.
No Pimental Reposo. Jacob.
Okay, and I have a question. How is your grades going this semester?
All right. Passing.
And what are your classes you pick for next year?
World history, fashion 1, entrepreneurship. CCR, world history, CCR, study education, all that.
Okay, thank you. I'm here with
Megan Brown.
And I have a question. How are your grades looking?
They're okay, but they could be better.
Okay, and have you picked your classes for next year?
Yeah, I'm going to take one honors, which is going to be Spanish 3 honors, and my electives are going to be mainly like art classes.
I'm here with
Sean Gramlich.
And I have a question. How are your grades looking?
They're all right. They fluctuate between classes, but they're pretty good.
Okay, and what classes are you taking for next year?
Taking 2 honors classes for electives, taking robotics, CAD.
Hello, I'm here with
Caroline Madruga.
And how are your grades looking?
My grades are good. They're mostly A's with some high B's.
Okay, that's good. That's good. And what are some classes you applied for next year?
I applied for AP Psych, AP World, AP Research, and I believe Physics. And then, yeah, I think those are all the main ones.
Hello, I'm here with
Peyton.
And I have a question. How are your grades looking?
Some of them are good, but it's a little rough right now.
It's okay, you'll get them up. And what classes have you picked for next year?
I picked marine bio instead of like chemistry and like geometry and stuff.
Hello, I'm here with
Molly Bell.
How are you doing in school?
I'm doing pretty well. I'm in mostly AP classes, so.
That's good. What electives are you planning on taking next year?
The new English elective, I'm taking one. It's the Shakespeare and the Art of Being Human one. I'm really excited for that.
Sounds wonderful. Are you doing anything else?
Ceramics, probably, a couple art classes, and then marketing.
Something new is being cooked up in the DHS lunchroom.
We spoke with the head of the DHS cafeteria staff to discover these new options coming soon.
Roll the interviews.
Hello, I'm here with Harmony Pyers, cafeteria manager.
So, the lunches have been getting better throughout the year. What is the reason for that?
Biggest thing is I've just been trying all the food, and if I don't think it tastes good, or if I see that the numbers with how many kids we're serving are really low, then I find an alternate, either changing out ingredients or just scrapping the whole menu item and coming up with something different.
What made you want to give us more options?
I noticed that you guys seem to like choices. Whatever days we happen to have multiple options to choose from seem to be bigger days. I come from more of not a school setting. I come from, a for-profit industry where you go with what's selling and what's, making money. So I see what you guys want to eat and I try to, capitalize on that, I guess.
What is the story behind the new international lunches?
So we had Chef John, a lot of you met him. He was from the John Stalker Institute, and they had a program where they would come into schools and they did a teaching class where they kind of showed us how to do more of a scratch cooking, use different alternatives, kind of focusing on the international flair of things. So we ended up signing up for that program. So it was on all of the half days they came in and trained us. And then later in those months, we kind of launched to you guys what we had learned. So that program has ended, but we've definitely taken pieces of that we'll continue to do in our regular menus.
That sounds wonderful. What have been some challenges in creating a new menu for the schools?
The restrictions on the requirements and stuff like that. Probably one of the biggest feedback that I get from all the kids is, why do we have to take a fruit or vegetable? Trust me, if it was up to me, I wouldn't care if you took them. The government won't reimburse us for food unless you have at least a fruit or vegetable on your plate. Everything else, you can choose what you want, but the fruit and vegetable has to be there, which is frustrating. The fact that everything has to be whole grain, or 80% of everything we serve has to be whole grain, makes it very restrictive, because we all know the white grain does taste better, let's be honest. So that makes it restrictive, the amount of protein, all that kind of stuff. So and at the same time, you have to keep the calorie count down, the sodium levels down. So it's definitely a balancing act. We have some great new programs that they launched this year that help us kind of make sure that we're staying in line. But yeah, that's probably the biggest challenge. And then getting something that you guys want to eat.
Thank you so much.
Fall in love to be alone and alone every day with someone.
Amazing voice.
Now that we're back from break, what is coming up for lunch?
Well, let's find out on
The
Lunch Show.
On Monday, May 5th, bacon cheeseburger. On Tuesday, May 6th, chicken and waffles. On Wednesday, May 7th, early release day. Thursday, May 8th, cheesy bites and meatballs marinara combo. Friday, May 9th, DHS lunch sampler.
We've unfortunately reached the end of today's episode.
But don't worry, tune in for next week for a preview of the upcoming 2025 Special Olympics at DHS.
And an overview of the DHS TV Media Club's recent trip to Providence and a visit to the virtual studio.
All that and more.
Make sure to subscribe to DHS TV Media and hit that notification bell to get notified about our latest uploads. I'm Mikey.
And I'm Faith.
And see you next time on Dartmouth's top news show, DHNN.